Hi crafty friends, it's Audra Monk the Crafty Yogi and welcome to the Crafty Corner and a little Monday night mini class. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. You're definitely going to want to save this video so you can come back and use this technique later. So I'm going to refresh my computer. It is Monday. Can you believe it? It is September 13th, 2021. So the classes I'm going to tell you about right here at the beginning and the offers from Stampin' Up! And from me, they pertain to this time period. But this, what do you call it? This technique I'm going to teach you, this watercoloring technique, you can use this anytime with almost, any stamp sets. That part you'll definitely want to keep. So, hello, yay, already a few friends are here. So if you're watching right now, there's a little red live in the corner, over there. Nope. Okay, I can't do it. I can't be in reverse. We're going to do the hand jive instead. Doing the hand jive, baby. I don't even know the hand jive. Hey, Roxana. Good evening. All right, so I'm going to talk about the classes. I'm going to show you what we're going to do first, and then I'm going to talk about the classes that have coming up, because I got a lot of RSVP dates coming up in the next week or so. So let's see if I can show you the desk. All right, so this is what we're going to make. Isn't that adorable? But we're going to make it in totally different colors, and I'm going to teach you how to make it. So this is a quick watercoloring technique. You will need watercolor paper to do this, and of course we sell it. So if you need help with that, I can help you find that in the catalog or online. Hello, Debbie. Welcome. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and I'm going to tell you something cool. And I forgot to press the buttons to give me the picture in a picture. So we're going to do this for a second. And actually, when I color this, I'm going to sit down, so I would use that anyway. I learned this technique from the last Maker's Mojo event that I was in. One of the other demonstrators, I think it was Elisa, who's in Australia, she taught us this technique. And I was like, it's such a quick, easy way to watercolor. So I want to share it with you. But I also want to let you know about the next Maker's Mojo event. It's coming up on October 2nd, which is International Card Making Day. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to make cards. There are 5 demonstrators working on this one, so you'll get 10 hours, well, they're not an hour-long presentation, but 10 presentations of card making, techniques, from easy to interesting to fun fold, all kinds of techniques. And this event is open for demonstrators. It's open for just people who like to stamp. So it's so cool, and it's all online. You don't get any supplies, but you're going to get this resource. It's amazing. So if you want to know more about it, it's $45 if you are a customer. If you're on my team and you earn it, it's $10, because there's also going to be bingo, because it's card making day. So we're going to celebrate. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome. Hi, Angie. Hi, Darlene. Wow, we got a party here. So anyway, Maker's Mojo, look on my Facebook page and you'll see about that. Well, I am back fresh at this after being away from vacation. Okay, all the words I said, I'm just going to show you the things really fast. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Ribbon, sequins. This is the Peaceful Cabin class. 4 cards. Ta-da! Cute little frame. Frame is extra, but you'll get the supplies to make the artwork. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Here's the sampler. Well, I will be editing that out of this before I put it on YouTube, because I don't want my YouTube people to know that I'm a ditz. You guys on Facebook, it's a freebie that you get to know this. Cards. My pretty face. Yes, Jess. My pretty sweaty face. It's so hot. I'm probably having a hot flash. Who knows? And just cards RSVP by today. You got to RSVP by today, because I'm going to cut this paper tomorrow afternoon for just cards. And there's 3, but I don't have the other one. Okay, so we're just going to move on. And now that you can see the desk, we're just going to watercolor, because I wouldn't want this to go any more epically bad than it has. So let me move this out of the way. Oh my goodness. Oh, happy Monday, happy day back from vacation. I have had a full day of work. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is what I'm calling quick watercoloring. It's super fun. Look at those leaves. Can you see those leaves? Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? It's so easy, and you get to feel like an artist. Okay, so what you need is a piece of, what is this paper called? any kind of watercolor paper will do. We sell this Fluid 100. What I do like about it compared to the old, and I still have some of the old Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, is it's more smooth. Like, it's not so thick. And it's, the texture is smoother. Thank you, Lisa. Oh my goodness. So I like this new paper, but I do have 2 packs of the old paper. I am going to make my way through it though. This paper is so nice. So it's called Fluid 100. It's in our catalog. You can definitely get that. Okay, we need that. We are using the Gorgeous Leaves stamp set. There are dies, so you can cut the leaves out. I'm not going to cut them out, but I am going to. We might, if we have time, if I can recover from my wrong stamp set, wrong pressing buttons. This is a red rubber stamp set. Am I going to need this other one? I don't know. I'll leave it out because I might need it. And what I'm going to do. Oh, what else do you need? You need water painters, watercolor things, paint brushes, some kind of way to get water on your stamp. You need a paper towel or a rag or something like that. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. Oh, if you came late, hooray, you missed me. A major goof here. Okay, all right. What else do we need? Okay, so one of the demos that I follow in Belgium, she actually attended my Maker's Mojo event last time, which was super cool. She posted something with leaves. I don't even know what dye. I haven't even looked, but it was the colors that caught my eye. We are going to make leaves in these colors. Can you believe this? It's going to be amazing. So what you want for this kind of watercolor technique is you need a base color. And what I did was I just sequentially got darker on these leaves. So just in case you want to make one like this is Bumblebee adding Pumpkin Pie. This is Pumpkin Pie adding Cajun Craze. This is Cajun Craze adding Mary Merlot. So that was kind of fun to fill that in. Okay, so what we're going to do, though, we're going to do this one a little bit differently. We're going to do a pink, a purple, and a, what would you call this one? Green. We'll call it green. Hey, Nadine. Ooh, somebody says the video is skipping. I do not know. Let me see. I don't know. Hopefully that won't happen. That would be an internet thing. Cross your fingers. All right, so what we're going to do is stamp. You know what? I need another piece of paper. Hold on. Do I have a piece of scrap paper laying around here? I do. Oh no, this could go poorly. All right, I'm just getting a piece of paper, some kind of list, because they're gonna come off the edge. I'm gonna do the same kind of design. Wasn't that a cute design where they kind of come down the side and there's a little bit of white space? So I was playing around with that. What should I do? I should put this, I should move it out of the way. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna pick a leaf. I'm gonna just pick a leaf. And I'm stamping it in, which one is this? Polished pink. Okay, you're gonna need to do these one at a time. You know what? And I'm gonna zoom in. So I'm gonna stamp it in Polished Pink on the edge. And then I'm gonna use Magenta Madness. So what you need to do with this is you need to squeeze it and get that on there. You could also use re-inker. That would work too. Okay, now let's see if I can zoom in. All right, what are we gonna do here? Oh no, I just lost you. Don't worry, I got you. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to zoom in. I'm not sure what buttons. Oh my goodness. Happy Monday. Okay, you need your aqua painter, and our aqua painters, I think they're not called that anymore. They come in 3 sizes now. You have a medium, a wide, and a narrow. For this stamp set, I'm using the narrow. Okay, so you need that. Hold on, and I want to put these away. Okay. And these lids are clear. When you lose them on your desk, it takes you a while to find them. Just letting you know. All right, I like to make sure it's wet. And then, all right, I'm sitting down. Okay, that's pretty good. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a wet, oh, you can't see it, hold on. There we go. Make a wet spot in your ink that's pretty light. And then take this, and we're gonna brush it on the edges. Just brush it on the edges. Because this is leaves, so I'm going with them on the edges. You could just do one part of it if you wanted. You could do, I like doing all the edges on leaves because I feel like they're darker. Okay, once you get it on the edges, then you need to wipe it off. Good. Wipe it off until it's clear. And then we're going to blend. You're going to be, watch this. It's amazing. So it's wet, and I'm going to blend that together. And this stamp set works so well. I mean, it looks like I painted it. No one is even going to know, well, all my friends will know, that I stamped it. So I'm painting it with basically its own color. This is going to be, you're going to be amazed at these colors. Well, I think we're going to be amazed. I didn't practice these colors. I practiced all the oranges and yellows earlier today. Okay, and now I'm going to add more color. So I'm adding more to make it dark around the edges. And maybe I'll make it dark in the middle this time. Let's see. Oh, I like that. I'm going to make it dark in the middle. So the veins, instead of being white, I'm going to make them be pink. Clean it. And then blend it in again. So you want to clean it so that you don't get it too muddy. I'm going to make sure. Okay, good. You can see. And then get some dark ink. So you saw that, right? I didn't swirl it around. I got dark ink. And now I'm going to add even more. I'm just going to add it to the tips. And I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. I've zoomed in, but I don't want to zoom in too close. It's so pretty. You know what? I'm going to put some on the stem. And then look at this. Oops. Sorry. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's so cool. Okay. So that's the pink one. Should I do it? I'll do another pink one. Hold on, I lost the stamp set. So remember, stamp it in the slightly lighter color. So I'm using polished pink. We'll do 2 pink ones. And then first start with the light color. Get it light. So one color darker, but light. And then put that around the edges. Or where you want the highlight, where you want it to be darker. Don't rub with the paintbrush. Oops, I gotta move it. Sorry guys, I gotta keep remembering I zoomed in, which is good so you can see better. Don't rub it, but just kind of flick it or put it on there. Okay, after you get the first one, clean it. Okay, make sure it's clear. All right, and then blend it. So the deal with the watercolor for me is I tried stamping both and color. It didn't work. It didn't. I think maybe you'd have to use a lot more water. I couldn't get it to blend, so I found if you go one at a time, you'll be happier with it. So I'm squeezing a little to get water out there. So if you were using just a paintbrush, you want it to be pretty wet. Okay, now I'm going to go a little darker. Oops, hold on. All right, so kind of medium. I'm going to carefully flick that. So this is why on this stamp, I like this little brush, because this stamp is so atmospheric anyway, right? It's got all these little dots coming out. Okay, I'm going to go even darker. I'm not even going to blend that one. I'm just going to go darker. This is going to look so pretty. And then let me show you that one. So see, super easy, right? And I'm going to put the, hold on. Okay, I'm going to put the stripe down the middle like we did on the other one. Let's get a little more here. There we go. All right, and then clean it. Then clean it, and then I'm going to close these, and we're going to change colors. We probably will open them again because we might decide we need another little one. Okay, let's go purple. So Highland Heather is the lighter color. That's the one we're going to stamp in. And then we'll do Gorgeous Grape. Ooh, it's a clean one. Let's squeeze it. So you just squeeze them, or you squirt re-inker. Oops, I got to squeeze that. I may have to do re-inker. The new ones don't squeeze as well as the old ones. Yeah, so I'm going to get out a re-inker real fast, which luckily is right here. Let me see if I can get to some Gorgeous Grape re-inker. Sorry guys, I was thinking I could squeeze it, but that one is just, it probably needs to be re-inked. It's just not super juicy. So Gorgeous Grape is a bright. No, Regal? What color is it? Hold on. Gorgeous Grape is in the brights. Okay. All right, so just take your re-inker and put a drop on there. You don't need a lot. Okay, move all my stuff out of the way. All right, so make sure your brush is clean. My brush is clean. All right, let's pick a leaf. I'm gonna do this big leaf in the purple. So, where do I want it? I'm gonna have it come this way. I'm trying to leave a little bit of space in the middle. So the light purple. Now, I have re-inker here, so I am gonna swirl some over here and then I'm gonna squeeze so I get light. So it's not so dark at first. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. And then I'm gonna flick this all around the edges. This leaf I think is the hardest for some reason. I don't know why. I found it more, just to blend the ink well was a little more tricky compared to the smaller leaves. So I don't know if it's how the stamp is made. So right now it's a big division, but it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna clean this so the whole thing doesn't turn gorgeous grape. And now I'm gonna fill it all in. And I'm kind of like a stamp and blend, right? I'm pulling from the outside. Yeah, now these leaves are great just stamped, but sometimes you want to just step up your game a little. And I think this stamp set is made for this. Elisa, when she did hers, she used the peach set. It was really nice. You could also use the pine cones. We have those new pine cones, so I think this technique would look great on those. Okay, I need some more. I need to get a little darker. I'm just putting it at the edges. It's nice and wet now, so this is gonna blend so nicely. I mean, why can't you have purple leaves, right? And I can't remember, see, because you know some people's Instagrams are, their name is not their name. I think it's Martina. She's from Belgium, and she made a card using these fun colors. Okay, did I get it clean? Yeah. And now it's clean. And I'm gonna blend it. I'm squeezing a little. These have a little thing that say push, and you just kind of push there. You don't want to push hard, right? You don't want too much. Okay, let's get a little more. I'm gonna do something medium, not too dark yet. I feel like ooh, look at that. Did you see that happen? Because I'm nice and wet. Nice and wet for watercolor. That's a good thing, right? To have water when you watercolor. All right, then I'm gonna clean it, then I'm gonna blend it. And it's funny because look at this is from earlier, my oranges and yellows, and now I've got my purples and pinks. And I'm just wiping it. You can wipe it, a lot of times I wipe it on the grid paper, but this amount of water would make it get pretty wet. And then I'm gonna blend this. Okay, let's do one more purple one. The purple one makes my hand get crampy. Tomorrow we will do, well, no, I had a different plan for yoga tomorrow. Maybe next week I'll do hand exercises. Nope, I'm gonna do it this way. Tomorrow we're gonna do hip flexors. Tomorrow at 2. Oh, I need that to be wet, hold on. Did you see what I did? I made it too dark because it's the re-inker. I need it to be light first. Light and nice and wet. Tomorrow we're gonna do hip flexors. Oh, it's still a little darker than I'd like, but it's okay, it won't matter. We're gonna do hip flexors and a back stretch. So you'll wanna join me for some yoga tomorrow. Because I was thinking, you know, what do you need when you're sitting a long time? And those are the things you need. All right, I did the edges. Now I gotta clean it. I know it's a little repetitive, but it helps. It helps you just know, like I could have just painted half of it, but I was like, I'm gonna paint this one with you guys so that you can see it. So I'm pulling it in. Because also this way, if I mess up, it's good for you to see that, because sometimes you mess up and you know, you gotta figure out, how do I recover this? Or do I have to just die cut these out and use them in a different way, which would be totally acceptable. Okay, so some medium color, add it again. I'm doing the edges just because I like that, but you could totally do just from the top or just from the bottom. Okay, one more time. I'm going to pull it in, and then I'm going to do a dark one. And my disclaimer always is, I am not an expert. I am learning just like you guys are learning, and we're all sharing and learning together. All right, we're going to go dark. And that dark, I'm just going to put it on So I'm just going to drag it in, nice and gentle. Try to be gentle on your tips so it will stay nice. Oops, I need some more because I'm just trying to put it on the tips. All right, and then I need to drag that in because I see that it's, I might need a new paper towel. Hold on, let me flip it this way. Yeah, this side is still, okay. And then we're gonna make some blue ones. And we might make another pink one. So look at that. Ta-da! They're so pretty. This one is better. I like that one a little better. And that's gonna happen. So you know when you put your greeting, the one you don't like as well, that's where you put the greeting. See if I can blend it a little bit more. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's close these and let's move on to the blue. And I thought that we would go Coastal Cabana and Bermuda Bay. Okay, so Coastal Cabana is what we're gonna stamp it in. And Bermuda Bay is gonna be what we'll do our watercolor in. Okay, so we have, there's 3 stamps. Ooh, there's a little stamp in this stamp set. Hold your horses. Remember I told you a couple months ago I bought it for that stamp? I totally did. Let's see. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. I think I'm gonna mess it up. Never mind, cancel that idea. All right, so let's stamp this. And then get our Bermuda Bay. Hold on, can you see it? That's funny, I put the stamps on the opposite sides. All right, so swirl it in. We want the really diluted color. And then we're gonna put this on the edges. Nice and light. Oh my gosh, this card is gonna be beautiful. It's kind of like when you're making the non-traditional Christmas cards, right? Using non-traditional colors. Okay, and I will take pictures of this tomorrow and post them. So I'm pulling it in. Yeah, today's a little coloring day. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's go a little darker. Add that to the edges. Okay, clean it. Ooh, this technique with some evergreen trees. You know I'm loving evergreens. This would be awesome. So what you need for this technique, now I'm gonna go dark. You need a full filled in stamp. You don't want one that you would normally color with blends. Okay, not one you would color with markers. You need a full image. We have some evergreen ones that would work beautifully. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. All right, let's do one more like that. Okay, so what do? We start with the watery one. I should do it. It should be like a quiz. What do you do first? Start with it really diluted. Just flick it around the edges or wherever you want it to be darker. Okay, then clean it so that we can blend it. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Can you see it? Okay, you can see that in there. All right, and then we pull that in. So this stamp, I mean, when you're done, you almost don't even know that you stamped it. Someone might think you just watercolored it. I mean, how cool is that? That's what I love, is that Stampin' Up! Stuff lets us get to be an artist even if you can't draw. Because you can do this. You don't have to know how to draw. What am I doing? It's like color by number almost. I'm like just filling in on the image that Stampin' Up! Gave me. Oh, I like that one. I'm going to pull it in. I'm going to do a little bit darker. So I think the easy version is 2, and the like slightly more deluxe is 3. And then, you know, you could keep adding if you wanted, but I'm getting the really dark color here. So 3 is kind of my go-to, is what I've experimented with today. I'm going to do that over here too. Good. All right, so now we're all like twosies. We can't end it on twosies, can we? No, so we're gonna do another green one. It's gonna go in there. Oh, I caught an edge. Don't worry. We will put our greeting over that. That is pretty funny. All right, so I've got my super diluted. This will be our last leaf. And we'll see if the colors I thought of to put this card on will work out. Okay, we're gonna pull it in. Pull it in, and we're spreading the color from the stamp. Yeah, I'm in the frame. Spreading the color from the stamp. Yeah, and you're going to be surprised. All the cards we're making tonight, there's no DSP, no designer series paper. How can that be, you might wonder? I don't know. It happens every once in a while. But sometimes we're just going to color and stamp. And even though designer series paper is my favorite, sometimes we don't use it. You should be so proud of me. I did emboss the layer. I'll show you that. All right, and then we're going dark. Can't believe I caught an edge. That's what it's probably for me because I'm sitting down. All right. Oops, and we got to do that middle part. Hold on. Look at that. Oh, and then to clean this, just keep wiping it gently. It's going to stain a little maybe, but that's okay until it comes clear. And then you're good. You are good. I'm going to put the lid on. Okay, let me close these. Okay, look at those pretty colors. Look at that. So pretty. All right, so we need, this is what I thought would look nice. Oh, I did not emboss this. Okay, let me show you the first one. Oops. So on this one, I use, I don't know, my favorite little texture embossing folder on there because I felt like you have all that texture from the leaves. So you know what? Oh, here, we have this stamp. This stamp is this one with all those little dots. So we're just gonna put dots on this. So that's a good option if you're not gonna emboss. Add your texture with stamps. Okay, so, is this smoky slate or gray granite? Will it matter if I stamp one or the other? Probably not. These two colors, I have the hardest time with them unless I get them together. It's smoky slate. All right. Thank you, Barbara. All right, so we are going to stamp this. And I'm just going to stamp it all over. I'm stamping it off so that it's not so dark. See how it's real dark on my... I have a new grid paper. You know it takes me a moment, a hot second, before I can ink up my new grid paper. So I'm using my scrap. All right, so instead of embossing, we added dots. Oh, look at that. What? Okay, so now I got to add another full one. Fiddlesticks. There we go. Okay. And then this is just going to go right on here. And then I thought it would look super cool with those bright colors on black. And I think maybe Martina used black. I don't remember. I looked at her picture really fast just to get an idea. She used blues and pinks and purples. So I did blues and pinks and, well, I did greens. So this will go here. This will, oh, look at that. Does that pop or what? Okay, so my greeting needs to go over my little boo-boo there. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I had a little sliver. Here it is. Yeah, here. Yes, look. Ta-da-da. It's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to put these two on. Is this dry? It is dry. Well, you know, it's like, let's do this first. Give it another second. The other thing I noticed about this Fluid 100 watercolor paper, it doesn't warp as much as our old one did. I feel that it just goes really nicely. Okay, so we need this happy birthday. So funny. There are so many September birthdays in my family, and because of our trip, I did not send out cards in time. I'm mailing them all tomorrow, and we're gonna go black. So I have a bunch of people are getting their cards late, but that's okay. And I think I'm gonna send off at least one of these. All right, so I'm gonna stamp this happy birthday. on this little tiny strip, a little crookedly. Let's try one more time. Oh, I know what I did. So sometimes when there's white on white and it's small, it's hard to tell where the paper is. So bring in a darker color. And then when you look at it, you can see where the white edges are. You can see where the angles are, and you can get that. Ta-da! And now look at that one. It's nice and straight. Where's the lid? Okay, and then I'm thinking we're gonna back that in black. So I need a little sliver of black, and we're gonna cut this down together. I wasn't 100% sure what color I was gonna use, so I didn't prep it. So that's a 1/4 inch, I think. Let's check. Nope, that's 3/8, so we can go a 1/2 inch. And hold on, I think it's 2 1/4. Oh, oops, don't want to cut it there. So 2 1/4. Ta-da! Get rid of that tiny little bit. So we're gonna go 2 5/8 and a 1/2. You could do it with the white, and I know a lot of people do it like that, but I like having the little backing. It just makes me happy. Okay, so we're gonna put this on. Where'd my silicone mat go? All right, so you know the secret when, let's make sure I get the right side. Okay, when putting adhesive and it's wider than your piece or just about, use your silicone mat. And then if it sticks out, you can just tuck it on. It's a good way not to make a mess on your grid paper. All right, we're gonna put this on. Okay, so I know the beginning of this video for my Facebook friends was a little wackadoo, it was a little crazy. A lot of RSVP dates, just cards. You gotta let me know by tonight or by, well, really tomorrow at like 11, because that's when I get home from the yoga studio. Because I'm going to cut that paper tomorrow afternoon. The Peaceful Cabin, I'm going to do, so, nope, I'm going to go that way. Peaceful Cabin class is RSVP is by Friday, because I'm going to organize everything and get the paper ordered. It can be Friday night, that's fine. I'm going to order it on Saturday, even though I know they can't ship it on Saturday. Actually, I might order it Sunday. Okay, there we go. Now I think, should we add twine? Let's look. Ooh, I have black. Hold on. Or silver. I'm going to do silver, and we're going to do the little silver dots. I did gold dots on the other one. Hold your horses. These little teeny tiny, these are my favorite. All right, and I got to make sure everything fits. I did zoom in. And we have silver twine. Let's see if I have silver twine. I have silver twine. Ta-da! Oh, yes. So this one is like a party. So when I do twine, I don't know, somewhere between 12 and 16 inches. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then wrap it around your fingers. This one we're doing pinch in the middle. Don't wrap it so tight. Pinch in the middle. Put your adhesive here. And then add it to your card front. This is going to straddle. See how I'm covering up my boob? Nobody's going to know. And I'm going to put a black dimensional on each edge. So way at the edges. All right, what else did I tell you about? I told you about the Maker's Mojo. So if you want to get a full day of craft inspiration on International Card Making Day, you totally got to join me. You have to RSVP by September 30 because nothing gets sent to you. That's using your own stuff. All right, let's put this on. And the sampler. You have till Monday for the sampler, the Halloween sampler. So lots of classes, all of them on my website, audramonk.stampinup.net, or on Facebook under events. Okay, so I think I covered them all. And if you want my email, let me know. I sent out an email, I think it was on Wednesday. Okay, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got to add our bling. So we're going to do silver ones. Since we got this whole, and you know what, I'm going to spread this out. Yeah, okay, and we're going to add, I went a little crazy. Okay, you know what, I've got a stray bit of purple there. Oh no, I like that bit of purple. I'm not going to cover that one up. So if you mess up, this is a good time. If they're not big mess ups, you can cover them. Oops, flip that over. So I like to do these in odd numbers, I think. 1, 2, 3. And sometimes you want to put 2 together. 4, all right, we'll go 5. I think I'll be happy with 5. Nope, 5. And there we go, my friends. Look at that card. I'm sorry, that is super cute. And look, watch this. Look at those cards together. So different, but exactly the same. So, what was the last thing I was going to show you? I'm going to show you one last thing. I'm not going to make this card because this took us a while already, but there are dies that will, I'll make this card tomorrow. Look, that will cut out your leaves for you. And if you order this bundle, I think it's like 40 something, you add a little bit of paper and get this sparkle paper for free from the celebration. So you know we only have a couple weeks of celebration left. And so I die cut out, I think I did it, yeah, look, I did some little ones from this, the disco paper. So this is gonna be a cute card and I will make this tomorrow. But now you have your tips for quick, easy watercoloring. All right, let's see if I can do this. All right, my friends. So, many apologies for my Facebook friends that saw from the beginning when I told you all the information about classes, but you got to just look at my crazy face and you didn't get to see the projects. If you want to know about classes, take a look for videos that hopefully are are better than this at times. Like or love or subscribe, whatever it is you do on YouTube, do that thing, click the button so that you can join me. Thank you so much for joining me, my friends. It was super fun to hang out. I'll get back in the swing of things this week. Yeah, I think that's good. So, stay crafty and I'll see you next time.